Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm recording Rissa and you are watching my spicy ramen mukbang. I can smell the spice. I'm not ready for it, but I'm ready to eat and I'm super hungry. So let's get into it. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up and maybe even a subscribe. And let's get started with this ramen. Okay, I'm ready. All right, everyone. So while we do this mukbang, we're also gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you the story of how I spent the year that I lived in LA. And all right, this is back in 2019. I feel like my stories keep going in reverse chronological order, and that's fine, I guess, because then you get to know more about me. But I want to show you this ramen. I wish I had smell-o-vision so you guys could smell it. But it's pretty tasty and smells pretty spicy. So here goes the first bite. I have a little pot holder because I honestly, hold on, let me bring the camera a little lower so you guys can see more. There we go. All right. And I'm not right-handed, so it's a little hard. I don't want to spill it. And I hate holding things with my right hand because I always feel like I'm gonna spill them. But here's the first bite. This is the rotisserie chicken flavor of ramen noodle. Roast chicken, my bad. And then I put a little bit of what is it, super spicy peppers in it. I can't remember what kind of peppers though. Ghost oh yeah, ghost pepper. Ooh, oh wow. Yeah, I can taste the ghost pepper for sure. Oh man, oh man. Ooh. All right, y'all. So the story of when I lived in LA. Whew, okay. Sorry, that first bite has me wow. All right, let me try another bite real quick. Okay, better. I can tolerate. Ooh, no I can't. All right, let me just tell the story so I don't think about this too much. Oh my God, it's so spicy. I knew when I was putting the peppers in too, I usually just give it a little tap, and I did a full-on pepper grinder shake. And I was like, dude, that's too much. Okay.
What year did you live in LA?
So I lived in LA in 2019, and it was actually really fun. I moved there in oh my God, so spicy, January, and I left by not even September. I barely lasted. And when they say LA will eat you alive, it's so true. I needed that. I also have a huge thing of water as well. Sorry guys. But yeah, because this is so spicy. But yeah, so I moved there in January because I had just a horrible time in Boston. The last year that I was living in Boston before I moved to LA was just not fun, very stressful. I was super bummed out all the time, and I just needed a change of space, right? So I asked my roommate for my freshman year of college if I could bum a room with her for a while, and sweetly enough she did let me, which was really kind of her. And she eventually was like, girl, you need a job and get your own place, which I immediately did because I never want to overstay my welcome. But it was very sweet of her to let me know I could stay with her for as long as I needed, you know. So also, I wasn't necessarily the best house guest, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very chaotic person, so it's hard to live in someone else's space for me. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me zoom in. I don't know if you guys can see it yet, but the glistening of sweat on my upper lip, that's from how spicy this pasta or this noodles are. These noodles are pretty spicy. Anyways, so I ended up moving to West Hollywood, and I lived right off Melrose and not La Brea, but Fairfax. Melrose and Fairfax. So I don't know if y'all know where that is. But if you know where like the golf store is, that's where Fairfax is. And like the Grove Mall, that's another place that people know Fairfax for, or the Trader Joe's over there. So yeah, I enjoyed my time over there in the fashion district. And then I was able to go to like a couple movie premieres, which was really fun. Oh my god, guys. Ugh. Sorry. This is terrible. I'm just like, oof. The spice is getting to me. But yeah, so when I lived there, it took me like maybe 3 months to get a job. That's the one thing about living in LA. It's like impossible to find a job there. And now, I'll like, to this day, get emails from like recruiting agencies out there. And I'm like, it's a little too late. I haven't lived in LA in like 7 years, but okay. But yeah, so we gotta do, not we, but I gotta do like a music video. I can't remember who. Not Lil Peep, but somebody else. Like not good. Not like a good singer or anything, but not bad, but it's not very well known. And then I got to go to, what premiere was it? It's this one superhero who Shazam, thank you. Yeah, I went to the Shazam premiere, which was really fun. And I got to see a lot of people. It was actually my first introduction to Rhett and Link. I didn't know them before the premiere. And then everyone was like, whoa, wow. And I was like, who are those YouTubers? Well, not YouTubers. I was like, who are those people? Because I was really in shock because the kid from Wizards of Waverly Place was there. I can't remember his name. JT Austin. JT Austin was there. And I was like, oh my god, because I was a big Wizards of Waverly Place fan. So I wasn't hip to the Rhett and Link stuff. But, yeah, they came. It was a good time overall. And living in LA was pretty fun. I got to go to Santa Monica Pier. I did all the typical, like, LA stuff. Shopped at the Grove. Eventually, I ended up working at a juice bar, which was pretty fun. I made smoothies all day. So I was just your juice barista. It was pretty cute. This is so spicy. I can't believe I did this to myself. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this, y'all. It is literally so spicy. Ooh. I'm sweating. I'm starting to glisten a little bit. It's okay. I'm gonna finish this for you guys. I don't even know what to do right now. I don't want to finish this at all, but for you, So, at this point, you're like, if LA was so great, why'd you end up moving? And I'm like, okay, well, listen. One, I need some water, because this stuff is spicy, okay? I'm like knocking stuff over. Oh my god. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a mess. I need some water. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if I can finish this. I want to finish this though, because a good mukbanger always finishes their food. It's just, I put way too much pepper in here. And I'm trying to think of how I can make it less spicy.
No, let's finish your story and I can finish your food.
You're so sweet. Maybe, yeah. My partner just offered to finish my food while I finish telling you the story. So I might do that. But I'm going to try to be brave and finish this food real quick. I'm literally shaking. But yeah. So the first reason why I left LA is because, one, it's impossible to find a job there. Like, there are so many homeless people there for a reason, you know? Oh my god. Oh, sorry guys. I'm feeling like a lot of indigestion is going to be plaguing me tonight. But yeah, that was the main reason. I could not find a job And I ended up moving to Glendale, which is, I don't know if you know where that is, but I ended up, it's like right in the valley, and the San Fernando Valley anyways, and that's where a lot of like skeezy stuff happens. So I was like, it was a really nice apartment, but like the skeezy, like I don't know if you know about the industry out there, but it's not the best. And like not there's anything wrong with living out there. It's pretty quiet and pretty suburban, but it just takes forever to get into West Hollywood from there, and like it's just as expensive. And yeah, I don't know, there wasn't much happening. So, and I also just didn't want to work at a juice bar forever, if that makes sense. Okay, I've been talking so I can avoid eating. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna use for the spiciness. Somewhat adaptable. So yeah, I needed to get out of Glendale, and I ended up getting a job in Boston that not only gave me free housing but paid me. So I was like, okay, it's time to go. I go where the money goes, right? So it didn't take a lot for me to get out to Boston after that. It took maybe about a month or so for me to get organized and everything, and then I left. But yeah, I really liked living in LA. It's just that the other reason why I wanted to leave is that there's no mobility. Like, oh, guys, can you see this? My nose is literally dripping. I am wet. Oh my gosh.
Don't drip no nose stuff into that ramen if you want me to finish it.
No, I'm not sweating into my ramen. I'm just sweating on my face. And my face is wet. It's also super hot out today, so I kind of want to blame it on that and not just my lack of tolerance for spicy foods. But ooh, here goes nothing. So yeah, the other thing is there's a lack of mobility. Like, I don't drive at all. I don't have a car, so So public transportation is really important to me. I will say, a lot of cities, it's so spicy, my stomach hurts. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can finish this, y'all. I have this much left. I genuinely don't know if I can finish this. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. Look at how much I'm sweating, y'all. Like, just look at this. Sweat everywhere, right? So I had to just give the rest of my noodles to my partner. He's gonna finish them because we don't waste food out here. And I don't be spitting the food out, so please don't say that I do, because I genuinely don't. Excuse me, I don't feel so good. Like, it was just a little too much spice. My lips are tingly. And I barely finished my story about LA. So, yeah. I don't know. My brain's fried from all this hot food. Okay. Anyways, I was going to say the other reason why LA is not great for me is because I don't drive. And I needed to get around. And it was just so hard to do so. It's not as bad as people make it seem. Oh my gosh, I need something to wipe all the sweat off. Okay. Crazy how sweaty I am. But yeah, so I just needed a more walkable city, long story short. And so I left LA to go back to Boston. And it was one of the better ideas I've ever had. Not sure where I would have ended up if I stayed in LA, but I'm sure it would have been fine, honestly. But yeah. Anyways, I have my Coca-Cola to rinse this all down with. Tasty. Oh, sorry. Sorry guys, I'm so gross. Anyways. Thanks for watching. If you do like this content, I'm sorry I'm so gross. Please, I just don't really, I'm so good at editing, so I probably won't edit that out. But please give me a thumbs up or subscribe anytime. All right, I appreciate every view. Thank you.